Hello, hello. Might be live. Think I'm live. I'll be starting up real soon. Just want to transfer some stuff from a one computer onto Git, and then we'll get started. But I hope you all doing well. I can't see the chat right now, but hopefully I can pull it up in just a second here. Alright, there we go. I can see chat now. Can't see anything from the past, but I can see the current chat, so that's nice. But welcome, welcome. Alright. Alright, there we go. So, you should be able to hear me now. I'm going to turn down the music a little bit. Some good old RuneScape vibes from the past. They actually open sourced, or not open source, but let anyone listen to. They non-copyrighted their music, which is sick. Good for them. Good for me. Alright. Pushing from another need to get checkout on here. But gotta do git status. Wow, changed a lot. Okay. I should just push everything probably. Branch. Alright. Cool. Finished. Now we'll get started over here. Alright. Check out prepare for launch. Nice. And hopefully I'll need to get pulled. Oh yeah, we need to get pulled just 'cause we just sent it, that's why. And I think we might be using like yarn now, but hopefully it'll resolve that dependency. One other thing that's notable is that I'm streaming to LinkedIn right now, and it was yelling at me, telling me that I can't stream to LinkedIn with 60 FPS. It only accepts 30, which, okay, but I don't know how to change it, at least at this point, so hopefully that doesn't kill the stream. But hello, my name is Palinaldi, and I am working on an app I've been working on for a while now, which I started with a co-founder, co-developer, a little while ago, about maybe like halfway past the beginning of COVID, when there wasn't really a whole lot of like jobs to go around. I started working on it and loved it, but it was a lot of work. So as you can see, 2 years ago, that's when it was started. So we're gonna do an expo install, and hopefully, yeah. So we need to upgrade some stuff, which is fine. We gotta upgrade some stuff. We can forget the nuclei, then we can go ahead and get developing faster. I'm also streaming to YouTube, which is kind of cool. Nice. Installing many things. So we cannot determine which native SDK version your project uses because the module expo is not installed. Please install it with yarn.expo. Okay, so we'll have to do that after we npm install it, which may cause some conflicts, but oh boy, that's why we are a software engineer. We'll fix the conflicts and call it a day. Not call it a day, we'll continue on. What if I installed them at the same time? Would we blow up our entire terminal? Possibly. You know what I should do? I should have 5.2.9 host me. That'd be cool. Cool. Looks like everything is going fine. I'm gonna check LinkedIn real quick. But geez, we're installing so many things. We should maybe not install this, but oh well, we clicked it. We could hit Control-C, but I don't know how that works if it uninstalls everything that you just installed. Would be cool if that was the case. Would be cool indeed. We'll see what happens. So I bought this drink called Celsius, and not sponsored by them, but if Celsius wants to sponsor me as I do development, that'd be sick, because I have so much energy now, and I was programming all this morning too, so I was thinking I was going to get tired for the next like 3 hours, but probably not going to get tired anymore, which is fantastic. Okay, so now we have Expo via NPM. I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but bad idea. Yikes. Well, Node.js is out of date. So let's yarn add expo. Man, so we have a yarn.lock and we have package-lock. Someday, maybe tomorrow, we'll understand what happens when you use yarn and npm. Maybe we should make a tweet about it and see if anybody has already done the research and the work. Your project contains log files generated by the tools in Yarn. It is not advised to mix package managers in order to avoid resolution inconsistencies. Yeah. So, there's no node modules, but now there is, which is fantastic. Now we should be able to start developing. What I'd like to do is be able to have my phone also show what I'm using, you know, because I'm going to be, the mobile game is going to be on my phone. Now I could try to, what was I going to say? I could try to use the Android like little tool that Expo lets you use on the screen, and so we'll try that today if we can get to that. We should be able to get to that, but if I was on my laptop, this would all be configured properly already. So sorry I didn't do my due diligence ahead of time, but I did set up the stream. I had to do a ton of configuration stuff, but nothing anyone cares. But I'm getting better and better at streaming. I'm getting better at being consistent, and that's something to be happy about. Cool. So 8,000 out of 29,000 activities. Let's talk a little bit about the app. So the app has a bunch of levels, and yeah, it's included in ways that probably isn't the best. But the app is called Tilted, not Poor Game, but that was the first name for it. And Tilted is a game that allows a user to tilt their phone so that blocks on the screen collide in proper ways. And there's like 38 levels or so right now. Hope to get a couple more and then launch it pretty soon, hopefully by the end of the month, and then maybe add some music or whatever people want to have. That'd be pretty cool. So I'm gonna test the audio and make sure that I'm not sounding too, the music's not too loud and I'm not too soft. I think the music is a little bit loud, so turn that down a little bit. Oh, now it's like nothing. We can turn it up a little bit. that should be fantastic. And we're already at 20,000. Saturday nights. Okay, but either way, that's pretty much the game. Hopefully we can get these dependencies linked and all that jazz. If you're waiting around for me to start coding, or if you have any questions, just put the question in the chat. But if you're waiting around, you know, go get a cup of coffee or go take a quick nap for like three minutes maybe. Yeah, and then come on back and we'll have a good time. But yeah, so this is React Native. We've got our app.js with the name here. We might want to change that eventually, but that's what it is for now. We're using a library called MatterJS, which I'm not using in here. We're using React Native Animatable as well. But in our levels, we'll be able to see that. So we have Matter from MatterJS. We use a game engine, React Native game engine as well. MatterJS lets you have basically a physics engine, which you can add different asynchronous events to and physical bodies to, such that interactions that are based on physics can happen. So let's see if we can run an expo start. I think it's expo start. It could be an expo run. Alright, so definitely using expo is not so it's getting resolved to the npm expo, which isn't fantastic. So what we really need to do here now is go into package.json, and hopefully it doesn't look like there is. Okay, so we got expo start, iOS, web, Android, etc., and these link to npm, and that's not what we want. So let's maybe do a quick Google for use yarn expo instead of npm expo. How do I make expo use npm instead of yarn? How do I use npm instead of yarn? That's not what I want. I want the other way. Use yarn expo. Yarn instead of npm expo. Well, let's see what this says. By default uses npm, yeah. Alright, well, npm remove expo should be pretty simple. Wow, running scripts can be super entertaining. Alright, cool. Let's try another expo start. Expo is not recognized. Okay, interesting. Let's close out this terminal and then open up another one and see what we get. Nope, still not. Via yarn in Windows. You must add the expo executable to your path. Oh, okay. User update a local yarn bin. Okay. Okay. Using yarn, you see that to the path. Alright, well, we'll do that. I'm going to do that on the side, because I want you guys seeing everything in my path, just for security. Okay. Do we have yarn in there? We have npm, and we do have yarn bin. local yarn bin. So it should be in there, considering we installed it. Well, let's expo add yarn windows. I mean, yarn add expo. I don't want to do that though. This can't be the command. No way. There we go. So I need to do the cli. I guess I just did expo. Alright, this should be good. This should work after this. We're excited. We can do it. Let's go. So there's a bunch of levels. They're all extremely similar. Yes, at some point I could do some better abstractions and change things more easily, but there's a good amount of coupling that happens between MatterJS and the React Native game engine, and so it's a bit difficult, or at least not intuitive, to architect it in a way that I don't have to repeat myself constantly. Okay, the engine node is getting compatible with this module. Expected version of that, got that. Okay, well, do we need to upgrade node? Shouldn't have to, right? Let's delete this. Let's delete node modules as well. You're not gonna let me do that, okay. It's thinking. Doesn't know if it's gonna let me do it. Kinda wish I was in Bash right now. Oh, there we go. Oh, we're doing the big deletes. Windows is having a hard time. This is why we use Ubuntu. Can we name the screen the title of the stream to Bashing Windows? Get it? Because I'm bashing Windows, and I might just begin to start using Bashing Windows again. If this continually happens, I'll be upset. No? Okay, cool. It's done. It's done. Will this fail again? It probably will, because I didn't really change anything else. If anything, I need to upgrade node. You can check. The engine node is compatible with this module. Well, let's check this out. Node GYP. This is actually a different package, apparently. What if we upgrade Yarn? Man, I'm not happy spaghetti about this. I'm very upside spaghetti about package management tools being out of date and all that. I guess I should just do more development on my computer. Prep everything. Why do we need npm to install Yarn? Yeah, Yarn via npm is generally not recommended. Okay, let's just go to Yarn's website and install it via an executable maybe. They are recommending to install it via npm as well. Okay, so that means let's get npm to be correct again. Let's see if we have npm installed on this portion of our computer. Oh, we do not. So Node.js, Windows. Sorry, I'm not showing this part. Let's show everything that we can. Windows installer 64-bit, Bamalam v16. It should just install over what we currently have. I'll be happy. Life will be good. Next, accept, next. Yeah, that's fine. Next. Oh wait, what was that? Next. Okay. Including chocolatey? Yeah, this is probably for the best. Okay. The life of a mobile app developer. I wonder what J-Old would be thinking right now. He'd probably say, oh my gosh, why aren't you using just normal Java and Kotlin? And my answer would be, but then it would only be available on Android. I don't want that. I want to do cross development. It's my favorite. Big downloads only, my friends. Big downloads only. So, while we do this, let's look at the README real quick. Oh, I didn't update it with the to-dos. Maybe I took out the to-dos because I finished them all. The only to-dos I remember are that there's no music. It'd be nice to have music between the levels, or each set of levels, 0 through 10, 10 through 20, 11 through 20, 10 through 11. No, goodness, thinking about too many things at the moment. 10 through 20, 20 through 30, and then anything 30 plus will have its own as well. And then the other thing was there was one level that was pretty much the same as all the other levels, and I've tested all up to a certain level as well, that they're all possible and plausible. That they're all possible, which is fantastic. That's important. But if I need to test all of them again, that's going to be a good bit of work, which is fine. It's fine. It's what I should do. Alright, how's the install going? It's going. So we'll get Node installed. It'll be happy. Then we will install Yarn from Node. Then we will do our Expo install. Well, first we'll try our Expo command. Maybe we'll delete the terminal, and then we'll reset it up. And then we want Expo install, and then Expo start. Maybe start Android. See if we can get it to show on here. I do have an ADB, Android develop. Maybe it's not an ADB. Yeah, I think it's ADB, but it stands for something, and it basically is a simulated Android phone on your computer. And so it would show on my computer, and I'd be able to tilt a little bit at least. Or at least we'd be able to see. You'd be able to see some of it, and I could also at the same time, I think, run it on my phone and debug stuff that way. Okay, cool. I pressed any key. Okay, I pressed a lot of keys. Oh, it's installing Chocolatey and some other stuff. Very cool. Ooh, installing Python 3 again. Okay, oh boy, okay. Chocolatey is getting installed. I wonder what Chocolatey is all about. Let's check that out meanwhile. Let's learn something new. Okay. Chocolatey explained every month. Cool. There's a package manager. Choco. Largest online registry of Windows packages. Managing pieces of software into deployment artifacts by wrapping install executable zips and or scripts into a compiled package file. Package submissions go through a rigorous moderation process. Good, cool. Let's search the packages. Adobe Reader, Google Chrome, Flash, Mozilla, Java, a lot of cool things that everybody uses. Huh, chocolatey. I thought they did something else, but maybe I was wrong. So how does it do it? It's a good question, I guess. Getting started. Oh, wow. So it's like apt, but for, well, I guess it's kind of like apt, but you get to use it for Windows, and you get to use it for all your own programs and such. So that's pretty cool. Now it's currently running it's downloading VC Redist, which I think is a compiler or something. Tool for Visual Studio for Microsoft. Yep, yeah it is. Nice. Epic. So chocolate is a cool thing. We probably won't really use it. Let's go to the Git log. Fixed all the errors I was experiencing due to CSS Flex. Cool. Yep. I fixed some buttons, made some array function props, functional properties instead of just array functions to improve performance. Removed a set state, which allows the user to press the winner text before the win event. Yeah, this can be added back, but hey, it works, and it wasn't exactly working when wasn't there, so it'll work at getting it back. Woot, oh my gosh, this took 2 days. Hell yeah, nice. Formatting admin menu, click functionality, all headers. Cool. Okay, so that's where we're at. We just need to fix up. Oh yeah, this is Windows. They don't have clear. We just need to fix up a bit of the one of the levels, and there's no way I can just look at the levels. Excuse me. And no, so we were not going to do that. We'll have to look at each level by setting the level via the app hierarchy, the top level hierarchy. We'll change the current level here, and then we'll just check each level to see if it's what we expect. And if it seems very, 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 very similar, then we remember that, actually, let's see if I put a to-do in. Then we remember that it is the one that we need to change. Beware of fireballs. So many spoilers in here, guys. Tons of spoilers. The Boshin Boshin. This seems too similar. 36 and 37. But I don't think that's the one. I think the one is in the teens. Oh boy, lots of formatting just happened, and it's huge now. Okay. Gotta love working in multiple Visual Studio Code environments, which are opinionated due to prettyify? Yeah, that. Pretty? I don't know what it is. I think it's called prettyjs. Prettyify. Alright, well I have the command ready for when the PowerShell finishes. It's not done yet. Be done in a bit, hopefully. Geez, 40 minutes, 30 minutes of installing stuff and changing out different parts and pieces to things. That's not the best, but we could like play some RuneScape or something meanwhile. But we won't. We'll wait a little bit. So let's check out the ones that we thought was sus. Vicious. Level 36. And we'll put this one to the right. Okay, looking pretty similar. Still looking quite similar. Let's go down to 87. You gotta check these numbers now. This is the locations of some of the boxes and such that are used. They're looking quite similar. Ceiling and a left wall. Yup, and a right wall. And angle zeros. Scroll down again. Add the cup here. Cool, cool, cool. Player, game over, player, game over, game over. Win, win, win. Looking kinda sus. 20 and 10,000. Black, black, E4, 60, 60, 50, 75. This is looking extremely similar. Oh, wait, why don't I just use the diff merge tool? Which I've never used before, but maybe I could figure it out. Okay, how do we do this? Open the diff window. Open the diff window. Actually, we need to disable flux real quick. Oh, okay. So I would need to have the whole path. Okay, that's okay. We can do that. Copy the path. And while we wait, we can do this. Boom, boom. 36. Okay. There is a difference. Sort of, maybe. Oh, we have a this current level, yeah, makes sense, yeah. Level help. What's the difference here? I don't see any differences. This one might be one that we need to change, for sure. So we'll have to check it out. We'll make note of that. Geez, these build tools are taking forever. This was not a great decision to install all of them, but we'll be happy in the future because we did. We hope. We hope. Alright. We can close this for now. We know that these two are very similar, if not the same. Well, we know they're the same. Let's check the rest of these. 10. What, can you do multiple? Oh, I left it. Diff merge. Ooh, is that multiple? What is this? Award winning. Yes. Open the merge window. Cool. Okay. Nice. Beautiful. What a great tool. And it's free. Alright. This already looks very different. Yep. So the things that we need to look for that are different will usually be around 118 is what we need to see. So 118, the creation, 150. We got bars over here. Some normal stuff here. Okay. This one looks kind of, nope, it's got a mid-rect. Tangle. 15. This one looks similar. Level 15. So I think my partner may have created a thing called a cup, which would like fall and pour out water or something, which would be pretty cool. I just don't remember that was happening, or that was a thing. Look, guys, global variables is not. It's not good. It's not good. Don't do that. Don't do that. You didn't see that. Those are not created by me, but they were eventually used by me, and I just continue to use them. So I am at fault. So definitely poo-poo me. Tell me that I need to fix that. And but hey, if it works, it works. Maybe it doesn't work well though. What else we got here? This is looking pretty close. There's B2 and B3. B2, B3? No, B2, B3. 14. A mid-rectangle, right? So we don't need to be suspicious of 14. 15 is looking pretty similar to the other one. 13. Excuse me, sorry. 13 and 15. 13 and 15. They're looking quite similar. So 13 and 15, 36 and 37. I'm gonna hit Control C on this one. Yep, there we go. Okay, sometimes it seems like you need to use Control C to continue an installation screen. Let me make this smaller. So if you see right here, I had to press Control C a while up there, and it finally actually worked. A reboot at your earliest convenience. Okay, well, not yet. And that's fine. Let's quickly change the music to a Twitch chilled stream playlist. And let's work from here. Cool. Let's make a terminal. Expo-V. Nope, not recognized. But yarn. Gets to node-v. Nice, we got 16 now, guys. That's fantastic. Alright, let's do an npm-v. 6.14, what is that? That seems outdated. npm versions. It should have gotten installed with Node. 8.3 is latest, maybe? Yeah, I put 8.3. Upgrade npm version. I always forget, there's so many different tools to use to upgrade things. npm i-g npm upgrade. First install Node, then do npm upgrade. This doesn't have a lot of... Sorry. This does not have a whole lot of upvotes. Published 10 months ago? Kinda sus. Okay, we'll try that. Whoa. Many mishaps were made. Now no mishaps shall be made. Come on now. Working and chugging along. .3.0, huge. So the steps here to reflect was reinstall Node.js via Windows exe MSI. After you have Node.js, well, and we also installed some of the build tools for Visual Studio and some other stuff for Node.js. We checked Node's version, we checked npm's version, we installed npm via npm-g. globally. And now we're about to install yarn via npm to get the most current release of yarn. So npm i-g yarn, right? Pretty sure. Maybe we have that out of order. No, we don't. Did this change it? No, it didn't. So it changed one package and audited two packages in 764 milliseconds, faster than the last one. But we don't know exactly what happened. Let's do a yarn-v. And then let's also check yarn's current 1.22.17, so this must be stable enough, or at least good enough. Unless... what is the 3 here? Is yarn no longer used? Yarn 1 Classic for Yarn 2 Plus stocks. Migration guide. See Yarn. Ooh, wow. Stuff has gone on while I've been away from the game. Let's see, why should I migrate? Yeah, okay. I see. Interesting. Downgrading to the node module strategy. So maybe let's not upgrade yarn just yet. There seems to be a lot of things to take into consideration for migration. We'll stay with yarn classic. Okay. Alright, this is as good as we can go probably. Yarn add expo. Now we maybe need, I think we need dash G, or at least something to that effect. There we go. Should be good. You know, even though this Celsius is giving me like a good amount of energy, I'm still pretty tired. Not fantastic. Still yawning, you know. I mean, what's all in it? Is there any caffeine in here? It just has essential energy. Accelerating metabolism. Yeah, I can feel that. I feel like it has, what's it called? One of those things in energy drinks. Taurine. Yep. It doesn't have taurine, or does it? Yeah, it has taurine in it, and caffeine, and good old vitamin B, and vitamin C, a ton of vitamin B12, some biotin, 1000% of your daily value. Jeez. I mean, how can this be healthy? Why is this marketed as being healthy? So it doesn't have high fructose corn syrup. That's good. No aspartame. No preservatives, no artificial colors or flavors. 7 essential vitamins. Yeah, but you're getting 1000% of one of them. 250% of another one. 118% of another one. And that wakens you up a bit. Clinically proven. Well, I'm no expert. I'm no expert in this. Haha. But it seems like the Celsius isn't necessarily as good for you as you might think. At least as they market themselves as. Looks like Expo install is going better than last time, so that's good. Eventually, we'll be able to see the app and finish this thing out. I'm looking forward to that. That would be good. What else can we do? Meanwhile, do some blockchain development. make a smart contract in Rust. Read about Rust for a little bit. Jeez, we have a lot open now. Let's delete that. Delete. Don't need that. Have this open though. Let's do Rust smart contract. Guys, we're getting into the next one already. This is what we're gonna do next time. Guide you in setting up a smart contract on Nia, whatever that is. State transfer account and balance information. Nia is Rust. Nia Cly. What is the Nia Cly? A Nia account. Ooh, it's installed by npm. Cool. We recommend using WSL. Okay. This was all because of an SDK mismatch. Lovely, I say, lovely. So currently, there's no information on LinkedIn, if we have anyone watching on LinkedIn. We have 0 on YouTube, and we have 1 person on Twitch. Super cool. Super cool. Restream chat is not loading right now, that's cool. Jeez, 47,000 things to install? Hey, that's a lot. That's seriously a lot. 47,000 services where there could be a security flaw. 47,000 security vulnerability. And yet we go on our way, mosey on our way, and call it development of mobile apps. There's just so much stuff. Maybe we should just go to developing dApps and go full time into that. After we finish the mobile game, though. We gotta finish the mobile game. Come on, Expo Cly. I mean, we are installing enough libraries to cross-compile to Android phones and iPhones, so it does make sense that it's 47,000. At least somewhat makes sense. We can appreciate that we're able to do a whole lot here. And so 47,000 is just the price to do so. It's fine. 1,000 is just the price to do so. What's my stream quality at? Open the performance window. Quality is good, 60 frames. Goes down to 45 every once in a while, that's fine. Nice. And now we're 3/4 of the way through, ish. I love Restream. For free? Like, for free? Maybe it's not for free, maybe I'm paying. I should know, but I don't. I wonder how many times add the cup here is in the code. Most of the teens, 20s. No, it's not all levels. 7, 9, 3, 1, 5, 5, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 8. Alright, I remember this level, 13. It's a vanishing level. Some blocks disappear, and if they disappear too fast, well, it's game over. Gotta be fast on the tilt. That way you don't get tilted, or, you know, you can get tilted if you just keep losing the game. Which would be a good thing, because then you get more and more time that you get to play the game. It's more and more fun, hopefully, or at least almost suspenseful fun, which is kind of what I would pay for. Alright, Expo. Well, I'm gonna take a quick break. Be back in a moment. Nice. Okay, and we're back. So we finally had expo install. So now we can do expo-v. Well, we probably actually need to do that. What did we just install? I thought it was expo. It was the expo CLI, right? Let's try bash. It's time to try WSL for sure. For 1,000,000% sure. It's time to try it. There we go. Ooh, not even installed here. Fine. I'll do it myself. Okay. I want to do that. I want to. Dang. Do we need to restart this? Should be in path. Should be. Dang, dude. Wow. Huh. Can we do like a yarn list? Yarn list and see if a package is installed. Yarn didn't. Here, let's put this here. Yarn list. Oh boy, we should have grabbed it. Oh, it's just going. Yep, to make the batch job. Okay, so we'll do yarn list and grep for dash n, so we'll get the line numbers. Grep, let's grep for, actually no, there's no line numbers necessarily. Let's grep for expo. Oh gosh, of course. Dang it. Yeah, it doesn't know how to do that, does it? Man, I love Ubuntu, and I do not like Windows pipe something. USB. That must my work. Ooh, cool. Okay, we have 44.0.4. Nice. Okay, so we probably need to upgrade the Expo version in here. Expo. 5.0.3, 44.0.4, perfect. That's what we have. And then we have 42 here. That's React Native. Should be fine. Expo is not recognized, even though it's right here. Okay, so Expo not recognized. On Windows, but installed in. Those two events are unrelated, actually. I want Twitch Epic.
Hey, the fuck you mean you ain't heard no fuck?
Look at Windows, environment variables, new path, npm. I have that. we install it via npm, call it a day. Environmental setup is such a pain point in development. It's really time to start using Docker and doing development in a Docker container, I think. Maybe we get someone to help us do that, or we learn it ourselves, or we do both. But I think it's really important. I'm thinking about that recently for spinning up resources as well, like with SQL or Docker file for that. Haven't tested it just yet, but maybe this would help me, because it is a big what's the word? It's a big pain point for me, switching between my laptop's versions and the Windows versions here, and Bash and WSL and just normal Ubuntu. A lot of struggles. This looks like it's almost done though, so that's good. Then we can try an Expo install and continue on from there. We do have node modules again. Let's make a new bash and remove that. Come on now. Gotta work. Nice, cool. Well, that means we can check this. It should be working. No, maybe, possibly. Alright, let's try this one more time. This is really slow. And this is a local command. Requires an existing log file. Right, okay, cool. So let's do expo-v. Cool. Do an npm install, I think, because yarn is really not what I'm trying to be doing right now. Let's get rid of this too. Let's go to bash. Okay, so that finished. Perfect. Good. And here we are using npm again. So we're not using yarn anymore. We're trying to stay safe on the npm side. It's going. It's working.
To the gang, I thought this shit forever, but this shit won't feel the same. I've been praying on my knees, hoping God would feel the same. I've been stuck up in these streets, I've been changing on my ways. This shit is really nothing when family is what you lose. All the money in the world couldn't be back on my dues. I can't even trust myself with all these pills that I.
It's epic gamer time. Epic developer time, let's go. Come on. All this for one app. A lot of work for one app. Absolutely a lot of work. But it's been fun, and I've been happy to do it. It's part of something that I want to put in my portfolio. Something I want to put into my portfolio. So it's important that we finish it out. Persevere here. Node modules is being made as we're doing the Expo install, so it's working. Let's is there anything we can play while doing that? Not really. At the end of the stream, we probably will play one game of League of Legends. We'll just switch from science, technology to a couple other things. We probably won't be streaming on LinkedIn anymore, but I figured I might as well, just for fun, for the night. But we only do that if we're able to get it to run. If we're able to get it to run, then tomorrow we can fix what we need to fix. I've learned that having something that you know how to do the next day is really helpful to having a fast win the next day, and then that provides motivation, or even just an easier way to get into being disciplined and getting work done that day. So that is how we're going to run this session here. The node modules are being created. Did we do the npm install in the end? Yeah, it looks like we did. So, we'll see how that goes. Because I want to do that. I want to do that too. If we check the package JSON, we do specify exactly the expo right here. We don't exactly specify the SDK though. Expo does have their own React Native, it seems. Okay then. I hope at some point all we do and make another mobile app game, or just a mobile app for fun, maybe something that's helpful to me that I want to do, and see all the new stuff to be used, because this was started 2 years ago and a lot of things change. So let's look at MatterJS for a second here. (2D widget body JavaScript physics engine). Ah yes, the widget bodies. Can move it around and stuff. This works really well on a web browser. On a phone, it's a little bit slower than this. Let's see if we can get it to slow down. Not really. Not really. Maybe we'll make a secondary MatterJS game. Fun. Physics on your phone. Oh, look at the leg. What's with the lines? The spinning. Is that where the center of mass is going? No, it's not. So forces are being applied, maybe? Oh, gyroscope. Upbridge. Neat. That's cool. So yeah, this is the library we're using. Launched. Absolutely launched. Thing is though, I don't think they actually provided code for these ones. Maybe they do here. Source. Nice. So I mean, they're not using React Game Engine. They're using just MatterJS. So here's a function, here's an engine, Matter engine. Neat. Let's try one more. What else can we show off? Static friction. They're sticking to each other a little bit. Sensors. Oh, look at that. It highlighted when it was above it. Cool. Manipulation. Oh, yeah. I think I do manipulation. This is pretty much how the app works over here. Got stuff like that moving around, and you gotta avoid it. This is a great scene, though. This is fantastic. This is something you might put into a game easily. Composite remove. I don't know what that means. Ray casting. Alright, you can look at how the rays hit different things. Very cool. They've added a lot. This was there's a lot less stuff in here 2 years ago. see chaos sometimes. There's chaos. What times do I have order? You can't move this one, this one just moves by itself, looks like. Slingshot. Oh wow, look at that. Some hook slaw stuff, let's go. Whew. Damn. MatterJS is pretty cool. I'll do some cool stuff in the future with it for sure. Whew. But there's no... Okay, there's a little bit of arc. Fine line over here. Between absolutely too much on it and very little. I just want to hit the board. There we go, nice. There's another. Bam. What else can we show off? Wrecking ball? Yep. Views. Oh, we can move the viewport around with your mouse. Very cool. Sleeping. What is that? Constraints? Yep, so these are all constraints. That's awesome. I don't think I use too many constraints. Not many advanced features in this. You don't really need it. See what catapult looks like. Another catapult. Air friction. Very cool. Circle stack. Sure. Stress 3. Wow. That's a stress test for sure. 18 frames per second. Jeez. Oh, egg doll. That's a good one. Can make some of those old school egg doll games that I used to play on the computer. Oh boy. It's like a slow motion thing going on a little bit too. That's pretty cool. Pretty neat. More events. Wow, look at that. That's cool. When they collide, they highlight themselves. Cloth. Wow, yeah, look at the cloth there. Can envelop something a little bit. Nope. It was attempted. Oh, yep, there we go. We spread it around it. There's some type of 3D-ness to this for sure. Come on, we want to get this to work. It is installing a billion things, it seems. Let's see if we can wrap this around here real quick. No, it just seems too big. Oh, there we go. We had it. We had it. It's too much tension for it. Too much tension, yeah. Ah, so close. Let's see the cloth. That's a chains real quick. Connected bodies, yeah, cloth. Let's see the code for the cloth. Because what we could do with cloth for this game, because it's tilted, is you could have, as you tilt it, the cloth could reveal something, maybe. So it's function, runners, bodies, composites, mouse constraints, composites. Cloth equals a cloth, or example.cloth. What is this doing here? So either it equals example, or it's just an object. What is example though? Is this included somewhere? There's some bars and stuff like that around here. It's just weird, but I guess it's the way that they all show it off more easily. So here's the example.cloth.cloth. So this is the implementation here of cloth.cloth being a function. This is the implementation of cloth. Cool. So this is how we would know what to put into it. So we could use this pretty easily actually with this. And then columns, rows, column gap, row gap, that's what we can specify at least here. And it's a mesh of cloth. Composites.stacking and bodies.circles. Cool. That's one way to abstract it, or to define it. But then, so it's a circle and rectangles. But how would we necessarily move it by ourselves? It seems that maybe mouse is the only way to move it. Oh, it's as a constraint. So would we have to add a constraint of like an XY plane or some type of function that would move it just like a mouse? Because we could attach that then to the gravity that we define, via the tilted app from the mobile app, from the mobile device. That would be one way to do it. So it looks like this is just taking a long time, and this is a bit boring, so I am going to end it here. Appreciate anyone who came on. Hopefully next time, or maybe tomorrow, or this week, we'll be finishing up the app, and I'll let you know about that. But if you want to see more development, then I highly encourage you to follow me on twitch.tv/Paul Rinaldi. That's PaulRinaldi. And you can also follow me on LinkedIn, which would be linkedin.com/in/Paul-Rinaldi. And I will go live on there as well. And I also have YouTube, which you can search me up as Paul Rinaldi, and you should be able to find me. Just look for the avatar that looks like me. Well, have a great night. Hope you had a great day. I sure had a great day. A lot of great things done. And some things learned here, so I'm looking forward to the more that I can learn and